Hey everyone, and welcome back to day 30 of 100-Day Code of the Programming Zone. Subscribe and turn on bell notifications. Today, we're diving into the magical world of Tkinter again, but this time, we're adding a thrilling twist, building our own countdown timer. Think New Year's Eve lights, rocket launches, or just adding a little excitement to your everyday tasks. So to begin, we're going to go to the very top of our file, and I'm going to import all of the classes inside Tkinter. Import Tkinter as TK. This line imports the Tkinter library, which provides tools to create graphical user interfaces in Python. We're using the alias TK to make it easier to write. Then import time. This line imports the time library, which offers functions to work with time, such as pausing execution for a certain duration. Create the main window and label. Window equals tk.tk. This line creates the main window of the application. It's like the foundation for building your GUI. Window.title countdown. This sets the title of the window, which will appear at the top of the window frame. Countdown label equals tk label. This creates a label widget, which is like a text box used to display information. We're setting its initial text and font size here. Countdown label.pack. This places the label on the window, making it visible to the user. Define a function to handle the countdown. Def countdown. This defines a function called countdown that takes an argument called count, representing the current countdown value. If count equals 0, this checks if the countdown is still active. Countdown label.config text equals strCount. This updates the label's text to display the current countdown value. Window.after 1000 countdown count 1. This schedules the countdown function to be called again after 1000 milliseconds is 1 second with the value of count 1. This creates the countdown effect. Else, if the countdown has reached 0, this block executes. Countdown label.config text equals time's up. This changes the label's text to time's up to indicate the countdown has finished. Start the countdown. Start count equals 10. This sets the initial countdown value to 10. You can adjust this. Countdown start count. This calls the countdown function to start the countdown process with the initial value. Window.main loop. This starts the Tkinter event loop, which keeps the window open and listens for user interactions. It's essential for GUI applications to function. When we run the code, what will happen? So let's run the code and see in the action. Showtime. A function called countdown acts as the countdown wizard. It takes a starting number and makes it count down. Every second, it updates the label with the new number, like a ticking clock. When the countdown reaches 0, it changes the label's message to time's up to mark the end. The code sets the starting countdown value. It calls the countdown function to start the magic. It runs the main loop to keep the window open and the countdown ticking. A window pops up with the initial countdown message. The numbers start counting down from your chosen value, one by one, every second. When it reaches 0, the message changes to time's up to signal the finale. Alright folks, that's it for our countdown timer adventure. We built a ticking masterpiece from scratch, and now you have the power to make things count down anything you want. Remember, Tkinter is your playground, so experiment, get creative, and let your countdown timers explode with awesomeness. Don't forget to leave a comment below with your ideas for crazy countdown projects, and hit that subscribe button for more Python magic right here. We've got some exciting stuff lined up for you next, like how to add drop-down menus and checkboxes to your Tkinter apps. Imagine customizing your interfaces with interactive choices and making decisions with the click of a button. It's gonna be epic, so stay tuned.